Good afternoon, Focus owners. So, wanted to give a tip for those of you with the dual clutch automatic transmission from 2012 to 2018 year models. So a common issue I see is, let's say when you're driving down the highway like I'm doing now, I'm going about 75 miles an hour, and my engine speed's about 2,800 RPM. So what you may experience is the RPMs may go up to, like in this situation, they may go up to about 3,000 RPM and then drop back down. It may vary a little bit, but you'll get an RPM flare or jump, and then it'll steady back out. That may be something that you notice more when you let off the gas and coast down the hill and then reapply the gas pedal. You might notice the RPMs the engine speed be a little higher and then kind of steady out. And it'll usually just take maybe a second or so for it to steady back down. And you may be wondering, what is that? The most common cause of that is the lower clutch actuator B. And what usually happens to cause that to fail or get weak like that is when typically you'll have a clutch fork that seizes on it, and you'll have a shop replace your clutch and your forks, and then you'll go back and start driving it again and notice that the RPMs are fluctuating a little bit. And yeah, I just wanted to reiterate, usually when a clutch fork fails, it's causes the actuator to the motor itself to get weak and cause an intermittent issue where the RPMs jump up and down like that. But the motor can actually do that on its own, but usually the fork fails first and causes the motor to fail. But long story short, if you have a dual clutch automatic Focus and you're cruising on the highway, you let off the throttle and you start accelerating again, and the RPMs are like 300 to 500 higher, and then they steady back down, just replace your clutch actuator B, and I'm sure that'll get you back going again and make the car feel good. So I do want to recommend buying only OEM Ford actuators. If you buy the cheap actuators on eBay or Amazon, you may not have good luck with them. I don't have personal experience with them, but they're probably cheap for a reason. So take that with a grain of salt. I hope this video helps you Focus owners, and I've had several Focuses over the years that I've fixed up and drove for 6 to 12 months, and I seem to have had that issue on several of them, and it took me a while to figure out what was causing that. But yeah, have a great day. Thank you for watching, and drive safe. Just wanted to add one more little bit of information to there. And that's just a brief explanation of how the actuator works. The TCM commands it to turn, and the actuator splines with the clutch fork. When the actuator turns, it rotates the forks, and that holds the fork up to apply the clutch. Now when the actuator gets weak or has an issue, it loses its holding force momentarily, and it kind of drops the fork down a little bit, and that's what causes the RPM to flare. The clutch is literally slipping a little bit and not fully actuating, and that's what causes that. Thank you.